post-tropical Arthur. Okay, the clicker is working now. So post-tropical storm Arthur, no longer tropical, no longer getting a forecast cone. It is just the remnants now that are still going to cause issues across the southeast. We are now on the backside of this. Our pressure is building. We're going to have sinking air. We're going to have hot air, drier air working in behind the tropical system aloft, and that's going to lead to our extra hot conditions. So we do have heat. These are heat warnings. In fact, it is an extreme heat warning for the coastal bend, South Texas. You saw that from San Antonio down to Brownsville. Brownsville, by the way, reached, I believe, 98 degrees and set a record. That's headed our way because we're going to transition to southerly winds back into your Thursday, and that's going to lead to more heat, more humidity. It is just going to be a gross, soggy, kind of day. And so if you don't have to be outside, especially during those peak heating hours, just don't. I don't recommend it. We're talking 95 degrees, your high. We could get 96. That will near a record. But 119, the heat index value, 120 not out of the question. We're talking 125 for areas into the brush country. Now, numbers do drop a bit as we head into the weekend. That's because our cloud coverage is going back up, so we won't have quite as much sunshine. Something else I really want to emphasize, this area from Kingsville to Alice to Falfurrias tends to be an area where we see higher heat index values. That's because during the first half of the day, it is drier here. So their temperatures heat up more efficiently than where it's humid. Then the sea breeze pushes more humidity inland into the afternoon, and that combined with the hotter temperatures, so we have hot temperatures that then see the high humidity, that really boosts the heat index value for those locations. So you see, this is where I expect the 120 to 125 range to be. Corpus Christi, more inland, we may reach 120, closer to the coast, closer to 110. So here's the hourly heat index values versus our temperature. We're talking 11 a.m., we've reached 90, we have a heat index value of 110. It is going to be very hot. I was at Run Club earlier today, and basically we decided, don't run tomorrow. This is your excuse. Don't do it. Maybe you can get a run in very, very early in the day, but as we get into tomorrow afternoon, dangerously hot. We're not used to it being this hot yet. That's why it's called an excessive or an extreme heat warning. As we get into the evening, look, even at 7 p.m., we're talking 89 degrees for your air temperature, 107 still there. That's also going to be the temperatures at the Hooks game. So hydrate, even if you're just going to be sitting in the stands heading into the evening. Heat-related illness is something that can easily happen. We're talking an extreme or a high risk of heat-related illness with these temperatures. If you aren't hydrating or taking breaks as you should, muscle cramps, feeling faint or dizzy, excessively sweating. But if you stop sweating and you've been outside for a while, that is a bad sign. That is then the transition to heat stroke, and that can be very, very dangerous. So we don't want that to happen. Temperatures kicking things off in the 80s to upper 70s, some clouds early on, then the sunshine in the afternoon is what's going to boost our temperatures and our heat index. Look at this. We're talking 95 to 100 there for Falfurrias, which is why it's also important not to leave any body, any pet, any makeup in your car this time of year, but especially on Thursday. We will see temperatures a little bit cooler heading into